So here I come in, right? I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. To determine whether my cut in or cut out is first, air governor cut in, cut out is first. If the needle on my air gauge is moving, I will do my cut out first. Maximum cut out is 130. If it's not moving, I'm gonna do my cut in. Minimum cut in is 85 psi. Okay, the needles on my gauge are not moving. I will do my cut in first. What I do is I hold it down. I lift for the needles to stabilize, get together, and then I'm cheating.
Okay.
So 1 1001, 1 1002, 1 1003, 1 1004. My needles are moving. My cut in was at 100 psi. Okay. I'm not going to perform my cut out. Do you mind if I help it? Right? Blah, blah. Just so you guys know, because I'm looking at it now, that cutout is occurring at about 124 psi's. Okay, so my cutout was at 124 psi's. Okay, I'm now going to go on to my static test. I need a food tank to conduct this test. My tanks are full. Turn the bus off, put the key back on the on position, and my minute starts now. I'm checking for leaks in the tanks. I should not lose no more than 2 psi's in 1 minute. So I'm going to sit here for 1 minute observing the gauge, okay? My gauge reading was at 124. I'm watching my gauge to make sure I don't lose no more than 2 psi's in 1 minute. Okay, my minute is up. I did not lose any psi's. I'm now going to go on to my apply test. Step, get yourself ready, step on the service brake, release the parking brake, and my minute starts now. Okay, my gauge reading is at 110 psi's. I'm checking for leaks in the lines, and I should not lose no more than 3 psi's in 1 minute. Again, I'm observing the gauge to make sure I don't lose no more than 3 psi's. So we're gonna say my minute is up. I'm still at 100 and what did I say? 110 psi's. I did not lose any psi's. I will now go on to my low air pressure warning device test. My light and buzzer should activate at or above 60 psi's. Okay, light and buzzer activated at 70 psi's. Okay. I'm now gonna go on to my parking brake test. I need a minimum of 100 psi's to conduct this test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my transmission on drive, release my parking brake, let my bus roll no more than 5 miles an hour. I'm going to set my parking brake, and my bus should come to a complete stop. While I'm waiting for my psi's to build, I'm going to go ahead and verbalize my service brake test. I'll be making 2 stops at no more than 20 miles an hour prior to picking up any passengers. My bus should not pull to the left nor to the right, and it should stop swimming. So right now, if you don't have your seatbelt on, we always want you to put your seatbelt on when you're sitting on the seat, driver's seat. But up until this point, if you didn't have it on, you're still fine. This bus cannot move without your seatbelt on. So if you remembered right now, and you go, oh shoot, I gotta put my seatbelt on. This is where you can still save your butt. Because if this bus moves without your seatbelt, you just failed.
Oh.
Okay. But all this other time, right now is fine. I'm not failed yet.
Yeah.
I need to have it on now.
Right.
Worst case scenario. Okay. So I'm at 100 psi's. Step on the brake, put it on transmission on drive, release my parking brake, keep my hand on the parking brake. Take your foot off completely. Pull the brake. Okay, my foot is off. Okay, put it back on neutral. That concludes my test. Okay? Do not have your foot here too close. Don't step on this pedal like this, because if he's watching you, he's gonna say that you're not using the parking brake to stop the bus. He's gonna say that you're stepping on the service brake. Okay? All right.